All right, here we are again with Euro Truck Simulator 2, Grand Utopia, the 1-to-1 scale map. Um, let's just jump right into it and find the load to run. Still having a fun stuttery time. All right, gotta find something that's like a decent length, like maybe even up to 30 minutes or so. Here we get up to 20. Actually, did we unlock anything new with that last trip? No, son of a bitch. I'm not sure how to get to direct our own loads because I really want to come over to this corner and I can't find any loads that want to take me that way. So I really don't know what to do. That one would take me to a new place because I went around it, not through it like that. So that was on the 6th page. No, the 5th page, bottom one, electronics. So I can't forget that one. Oh, that one's not bad either. Actually, I kind of like that one because it takes you like way off on this weird island thing. Graphite grease, 16 tons, orange truck. I don't know. This all sounds kind of cool. 40 minutes. A little on the long side, but I've been doing some shorties, so let's give you guys a long one here. The animals are eating dinner, and you know what? They need to take their time and eat. Nah, they just started, and they really usually do take a little bit. Turbo's a slacker. Get the steering wheel hidden out of the way again. Y'all know the procedure by now. Unless you're new. And if you're new, thanks for joining. So let's get mirrors. It's a big one to where we just see the edge of the truck. The other one as far out as we can. Same thing with this other side. And the front one kind of looks okay. Kind of wanted to look a little further that way. And a little further away because we know where the truck is. Yeah, that'll work. Might as well just turn all the lights on while we're here. Start the truck. I just realized every time I've picked up a truck or a trailer load, whatever you want to call it, from a random company, not only is the gas usually not full, but they don't have the parking brake on. Tisk tisk. This parking bump's gonna be huge, ain't it? Definitely wasn't the smoothest of them all. I was kind of looking into the idea of selling my actual car that's a toy for a motion rig. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this. I know I'd talked to a few other people, but it's one of those where I don't get to use my car that I built for racing enough to justify really keeping it. So we were talking about selling it off and then paying off some of the bills with it and stuff, and then using little bits left over from it for my sim rig. So I was thinking about motion, but I don't know. It's how many games are really going to use it? Um, Knowing how complicated it was to set up triples and VR and all that kind of stuff, I really wonder how simple the motion rigs are to get set up and working, and if it's just going to be another overly complicated device that I don't want to use constantly. and ends up getting backburnered and at like a $3,000 price tag for an entry level. It's kind of hard to justify when it's something that I probably won't end up using much other than like for this stuff. But like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, maybe you guys have a better outlook on it and know something that I don't, because I mean, it seems cool and everything, but like it's gonna take a real expensive one to hold all the triples. I don't entirely understand the rigs that aren't moving the triples with it, because then you're moving and the rig isn't, so that doesn't really make sense. I don't know. It, it don't entirely seem like the smartest thing to spend the money on when I could really just like build a crazy ass computer for that kind of money and not have to worry about whether my computer's gonna be able to handle the setup. Because like, or I mean the, well yeah, I guess well there's gonna be able to handle it. Because like right now, I kind of struggle to stream. Like for the most part, it seems like everything's going pretty smooth, but like it definitely has a lot of hiccups. Like today alone, I've probably already spent like 2 hours off screen just screwing around with settings and trying to get things to work right. Um, like right now, actually earlier, one of the videos, it I had it set up. The camera on my head is on USB, and the screen down here, the tablet that I'm using to watch OBS, that one was on Wi-Fi. Can't use them both on Wi-Fi simultaneously because of the way the programs work. They literally shut each other off. Um, so it didn't make sense to have the one that's moving around on a cable and the one that's sitting still wireless. So I flip-flopped it, which is another pain in the ass. So now that one's on USB and this one's wireless, so that we don't have disconnection issues like we did. Um, so that was a whole fun new problem to set up. And that's the kind of stuff that like you guys don't really see. Uh, it probably kind of just looks like I spend all day just enjoying playing games, driving around in a truck, and although that is partially true, um, nah, I spend a lot of time off screen just trying to get stuff to work. I mean, heck, even the mods. These mods take a bit to get set up, and whoa, this is trippy. This is cool. It's like those off-road suspension courses. You just keep teetering back and forth, and it feels awesome inside the rig because it really does feel like you tip with it and stuff. So, um, yeah, I got totally derailed on that one. Uh, but yeah, so after getting all the mods and stuff downloaded and working and stuff like that, then I finally get to sit down and enjoy a run here, and that's if everything works right on the first run. Wow, what? This is a crazy trip through here. And I don't know if it's all the plants or the grass or what, but I'm actually getting kind of laggy through here. I don't know if it shows up on the camera or not. The camera records at I think like 30 FPS, so it might not even catch the judder because the judder's probably it dipping to 30. Um, but it going through there actually started to mess with my stomach a little bit. So that was kind of cool and bad at the same time. Sofa de Vita. I don't know what that means. Little church. Looks like some Salem witch town over there. Going through the hillside, some farmlands and stuff. It's beautiful. It honestly kind of reminds me of where I live. So I mean, except with cooler towns and around it. All right, let's just act like that didn't happen. I was in the middle of talking about how they you don't really see all the work that goes into like a just the recordings and stuff like that. And in the middle of it, my phone's alarm started going off, and so it interrupted it, and then it caused a bunch of problems with the software trying to get it to work again. So I fought with it for a little bit, and then got back to being able to do this load. So let's continue on and act like it never happened. Whoa. I don't want to roll away, but I want to see this. That's not gonna work. I need to go to camera view, I guess. Yeah, let's face it this way, because that's what I want to look at. Wow, we got castle. Get a cool shot here. Get the menu hidden. Alright, let's get back on the road. Back to business. Helps if I turn off the parking brake, go back into first person. Got some tight S-curves through here. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Oh shit. Started to slide a little bit. Did I not hide the wheel enough in this one? Oh wow, that's as far down as it goes. Whatever, I guess we're just gonna have to attempt to ignore it. Technically, I could spend more time uh, by pausing the video and tabbing out, and actually it wouldn't even be tabbing out, I'd be closing out and altering the config file to hide the steering wheel, which honestly I probably should do since I'm primarily going to use this profile on the triples. I only use this profile for the stream, so I don't play this one at all uh, without you guys. So this is your save game as much as it is mine. So I mean, I guess technically, with that said, if you wanted to, I could always copy and paste a copy of the game save, and y'all can play right along with if you wanted to. I feel like that'd be really complicated. I know I've definitely used other people's saved games just to start off, like with a full setup company and money and trucks and driver that were already working and stuff like that. Like, and even that is kind of obnoxious because you load up the file and it has their name and all that kind of dumb stuff. So you have to use, it's like an SCS editor, and you can edit your profile that way and you can change the name. So like, a lot of times, like when I make these streams, if I want to be able to play this and enjoy it and stuff separately, what I would do is I'd actually copy and paste this game file so that I can play alongside it. So like I'd do a run with you guys on here, and then I actually go off in my own little save game, and that I have like billions of dollars and stupid stuff, and I have a tricked out truck, and I do the same load and just enjoy it a little differently. Because like, yeah, I enjoy this drive and everything, but like I have the volume turned down because otherwise it'll echo through the mic, and I have a bunch of gear on my head, you know, stupid stuff. So like, it is actually fun to go through without all that, and then usually I'll have more mods that they're more for me than anything, and again, it's usually noise. So like, it'll be crazy loud exhausts and crap, and if I'm running them, they don't usually can't hear me over it or whatever, and it's, I try to keep the ones that I stream with as basic as possible so that we don't get a bunch of stupid defects like that, um, and to prevent crashing as much as possible. And yeah, this game's mod system sucks. I know I've talked about it before. Um, it's just ridiculous. So I mean, I guess I know one of the things I did want to stream is Left Lane Chrome. It's a custom server. I've already streamed once or twice on it. Um, but their mod packs are just phenomenal, and their atmosphere is great. Um, so when I stream American Truck Simulator, it's pretty well always gonna be Left Lane, I think, from now on. Like even when I play with my buddies, I think I'm gonna force them to join me on Left Lane because it's just one of the best public private servers. I don't know what you want to call it, like uh, hosted dedicated server thing. Let's check out the scenery here. Just looks like a bunch of farmland. There's a sign there about Hiroshima, Japan or something. That is the biggest Queen's Lace I think I've ever friggin' seen. Some people blew that out of proportion. Holy cow. Uh, unless they grow freakishly large in other countries, that is way too big. They were like the size of cars. What gear are you in? Every time. That's all I can think of. So I don't know if there really is that many trees on these hillsides right now to make it look so lush and full, but they did a damn good job. It looks really good. And I'm only on 1080, and I mean, I really don't know how to explain the stupid recording setup, but it's recording in like 4K. A screen that's playing in 1080, and then the video is actually 1080. So technically you're seeing 1080. It just might look a little crisper, but that's so yeah. It's pretty dang beautiful for how pixely my screens are. Because that's my screen's fault, not theirs. See, and those are the very like generic mountains of SCS where like you don't have all the plants on them and stuff. And it looks like the modder actually went up each one of the ravines and everything. That's kind of cool. It's very desolate, and there is a horse running, just a random wild horse. Oh, there's some more. Looks like we're coming up on an old bridge. I say old because it's cast iron looking. It's a mini Golden Gate Bridge, isn't that cute? I gotta try and maintain the speed limit here. Have a little bit of courtesy for the other drivers on the road. Just a smidge. Checking out some of the mountain ranges. Kind of looks like the mouth of a volcano up there. I mean, I'm sure it's not, but historical castle. It'd be awesome if they would have used like the Disney castle, the Disney princess castle. There you go. It must be that one up on the hill. Don't crash into the BMW. Aw, this noob stalled the truck. The heck? There's like a lift attached to that gas pump? Get an oil, change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change and a full tank at the same time? 'Cause oil change Trying to see what it said on that truck, and I stopped too late, of course. Or on the truck, on the car. Gen... I don't know. Looks like a cop car though, but it's not. Oh, wrong gear. I was supposed to be in, well, ninth, but fifth on my shifter, and I went to third, which is fifth. So I hit the gear, or the right gear, just on the wrong shifter. Oh, there's two bridges right next to each other. Kind of silly. They should have used the same design. It looks stupid that the one next to it is a totally different design than the other one. Could have made them like twin bridges, but nah. Come on. Ah. I'm not using the low gears at all, and I think that's what's screwing me up. Actually, does it not have low gears? Because that could be the other problem too. Yeah, it does. It's a low high, and I'm on the low. It looks like. So what would one be? I can't shift into it, but 1, 2. So yeah, I am actually technically using the low, I guess. Looks like we're taking a ferry, except it does not appear to be here yet. It's slacking. And this time, it does not look like I need to go to that side. I need to go to this side. Okay, so let's shoot over to Denver, apparently. Don't think it's the Denver, Colorado Denver. I think it's just Denver. Made up Denver. Let's get going and not stall. Can you actually grab these video things in here in this mod? You can, what? Let's check it out. What's it gonna show us? Drive on the left, okay. Cool. Just an island city built around a castle is what it looks like. So, let's restart the truck. Get on our way. I don't see any traffic that way. So I'm just gonna commit. Oh, I missed my turn. I was zoning out. So it's oh, that's cool. You can see the bridge way off in the distance there. I missed the turn on purpose just so I could show you that. Yep. Is the place I'm delivering to called the Lost Boys? So, looking at these cones, they want me to back in. Can I drive around this building? Or is it gonna hang me here? Oh, it looks like the building goes all the way up against the end of the lot, so it's gonna hang me. Well, then I might as well just stop now. And start back and... Ah, stalled it again like a noob. I need to work on this. Kinda wanna clip that corner as close as we can. But there's a staircase sticking out, it looks like. I can barely see that lower camera. It kind of gets cut in half by the screen. And it looks like I'm gonna hit that other trailer if I continue on. And I was right. So I did the right thing stopping. And I usually just kind of straighten out again. So I can get a... just kind of reset my bearings. And then I need this to follow that trailer, I believe. I was parked. I believe I'm supposed to park in between these two trailers. So if that's the case, I definitely need to just follow along this one. I should see the cones here in a second. Yep. Okay. Keep going. Try to straighten out. Oh, and I stalled. Awesome. I got the wheel turned so hard that it's stalling the engine. Come on. Does not want to roll. So I might have to straighten out here again. I was hoping to straighten it out as I backed up, but here's what it is. So let's reset again. And now, just stall again. This is stall central. This is gonna be the name of the video. Just stall central. I need to be over more. Okay, this is kind of crazy. Why is it stalling so much? Like, it did not want to go. But I'm not, like, hitting anything. Oh, you know what? I bet you. Yep. I was like, I bet you I'm in, like, a really high reverse gear. Yep. Okay, there's the answer. Gotta pay attention to what gear you're in, I guess. Who'd have thunk? But at least I caught on to it. So now that I got over some, let's try and get closer to this trailer. And we're just gonna keep wasting the power on the gate here, you know. Make it open and close. Still stalling. Alright, awesome. Maybe I should have been in first gear, not second. Because yes, I am using full manual with whatever transmission they give me, so. Cargo is ready to detach. Park. Disconnect. 49 minutes. Not too shabby. Alright, I think everything went pretty well, besides the stall fest at the end, so thanks for suffering with me through that, and until next time, peace.